The Strait of Gibraltar is a narrow waterway. It separates Europe and Africa. It connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. At its narrowest point, it is only 8 miles wide. This strait has been a strategic choke point for centuries. The Strait of Gibraltar has strong currents. The currents are caused by the difference in water density. The Atlantic Ocean is less salty and less dense. The Mediterranean Sea is saltier and denser. This difference creates a flow. Water flows from the Atlantic into the Mediterranean. This unique geographical feature has shaped history. It has influenced trade routes and civilizations. The strait remains strategically important today. It is a busy shipping lane. It connects the Mediterranean to the rest of the world. The idea of a bridge across the strait has captured imaginations for decades, but realizing this dream faces immense challenges. The Strait of Gibraltar presents formidable geographical challenges. These challenges make building a bridge very difficult. The strait is very deep. The seabed plunges to depths of over 3,000 feet. This depth makes traditional bridge supports impossible. The strong currents in the strait pose another problem. These currents can reach speeds of up to 5 knots. Such strong currents would put immense stress on any bridge structure. Engineers would have to design the bridge to withstand these forces. This is a significant engineering challenge. The combination of depth and currents makes bridge construction daunting. Engineers would need innovative solutions. They would have to overcome these natural obstacles. The cost of such a project would be astronomical. The dream of a bridge across the Strait of Gibraltar is not new. There have been many proposals over the years. One of the earliest known proposals dates back to the Roman Empire. The Romans imagined a bridge of boats across the strait. In the 20th century, more ambitious proposals emerged. In the 1970s, a joint Spanish-Moroccan team investigated the feasibility of a bridge. They proposed a suspension bridge with massive pylons. These pylons would have to be anchored to the seabed. The project was deemed technologically feasible but prohibitively expensive. These early proposals highlight the enduring fascination with this engineering feat. They also demonstrate the significant obstacles that need to be overcome. Section 4. Politics, money, and the will to build. Beyond the geographical challenges, political and economic factors also play a role. The Strait of Gibraltar is a sensitive geopolitical area. Spain and Morocco have overlapping territorial claims in the region. Any bridge project would require close cooperation between these two countries. Funding is another major hurdle. A bridge across the Strait of Gibraltar would be one of the most expensive infrastructure projects ever undertaken. The estimated cost of such a project is in the tens of billions of dollars. Securing funding from international organizations or private investors would be essential. The political and economic complexities are significant. These factors are as challenging as the engineering difficulties. Without a clear agreement between the countries involved and a viable funding plan, the bridge remains a distant dream. Section 5. Engineering feats and alternative visions. Despite the challenges, engineers continue to explore ways to bridge the Strait of Gibraltar. Some have proposed using a combination of tunnels and artificial islands. The idea is to create a series of shorter spans. These spans would be more stable in the deep water and strong currents. Another concept involves a submerged floating tunnel. This tunnel would be anchored to the seabed. It would be deep enough to avoid ship traffic. This approach could potentially mitigate the impact of the currents. However, it would still be a complex and expensive undertaking. These alternative designs demonstrate the ingenuity of engineers. They are finding new ways to overcome the challenges of this project. Whether any of these ideas will come to fruition remains to be seen. Section 6. The Strait's delicate balance environmental concerns. Any large-scale infrastructure project like a bridge across the Strait of Gibraltar raises environmental concerns. The strait is a critical migration route for marine life. It is home to a diverse ecosystem. A bridge could disrupt these migration patterns. It could also damage sensitive habitats. Construction activities could generate noise pollution. This noise pollution could harm marine mammals. The presence of a bridge could also increase the risk of ship collisions. These collisions could have devastating consequences for the environment. Balancing the ambition of this project with the need to protect the environment is crucial. Thorough environmental assessments and mitigation plans would be essential. These plans would ensure that any potential impact on the strait's delicate ecosystem is minimized.